Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. But you and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. But you and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
What's up, my Leo gang? This is a timeless pick a card reading. However, I'm doing it at the end of January, so this will cover the rest of January or whenever you come across it. It's meant for any Leo placement, sun, moon, rising, Pluto, wherever you got it, it's for you. Or for anyone who stumbles across this video, cross-watchers, whomever. Alright, we're going to pick a sacred geometry card just to get a general theme, and then we will go straight into the pick a card readings. There are 3 crystals that you see on the 3 piles. They are all tiger's eye. One is the heart, the second one is the wands, and the third the sphere. Timestamps will be in the description box and also the comment pinned at the top. So let's see what the general theme is for the sacred geometry. Since we know math is everything. Math is everything. What's the message that we got for our Leos or whoever is watching this? Of course, it's still general. Take whatever applies to you and leave the rest. Okay, here we go. Authority, number 10. I like that. Immediately I thought of the fidget spinner. So perhaps focusing is the first thought I thought. All that green makes me think of the heart chakra. Number 10 immediately made me think of cycles closing out, also new beginnings. So many of us may be starting over. Funny because Leo is my 10th house. So it says the frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Green, of course, is the heart chakra. It's all about love, and we know everything is love. Like Rumi says, we're just the pieces. And that's kind of how the fidget spinner is. I mean, it made me think of 3, the unity, the trinity, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Everything is interconnected. Everything is one. Like 10, starts over at 1. I like it. So without further ado, we got the heart chakra right here on pile number 1. Pile number 2 again is the wand. And pile number 3 was the sphere. Timestamp below. Let's get it. And starting with number 1, the heart. The heart. The piles start with the tarot and then end with the oracle cards. Try to give you some guidance. First card is awakening. Oh, okay. So this is normally the hangman in the traditional tarot. It's all about awakening, taking a pause to reflect on something that you may have come out of. Again, and then cycles, number 10, authority, taking authority over your own life, your own path, the next stage, the next chapter. It says a temporary pause for reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. Charitable actions. So this is stepping into your authentic self. Again, taking authority and beginning a new chapter. Pausing to reflect on the soul lessons that you learned. To clarify that, we got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords normally brings in fast communications. He's usually bringing in some truth. He got that sword, that Ace of Sword in his hand. Technically the sword of truth. So the Knight's coming in with some new information. Sometimes it's not what we want to hear, but it certainly can give us some information that helps us on our journey of awakening and enlightenment, transcendence, growth, starting anew. Ah, yes, see, the Eight of Swords. That's all about self-imposed mental trapments, being stuck. It's really an illusion of being trapped also, normally. But with the African American Tarot deck, it's like you're up against your own mind. I always say that is what depression is. Depression is when you are being attacked by your own mind. It's funny I said rewrite your story because she's up there typing. This is you creating your next chapter. You getting out of your own head. You getting out of your own way and creating that next path. Perfect synchronicity because we got the Two of Earth, which is normally the Two of Pentacles. So again, that's juggling two ideas, two people, two things, too much. And that's what it says, too much going on all at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. It's funny because I never thought about it before, but this little fairy, she got, I don't know, some type of sphere in her hand, but it looks like she's playing basketball. I just thought she's about to slam dunk something. That's kind of what it's going to be. As soon as you get out your own head and make that choice, it is going to be like a slam dunk for you. Stepping into your new future. Stepping in to your authority. Nine of Wands. Nine of Fire. Knowing that she can tame that dragon. It says, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Nine of Wands, you've come a long way. That's one step before the Ten of Wands, before you lay the burdens down. This one is still you standing up for yourself. It's kind of like what they call out the wounded warrior. You done been through a lot, but you still trucking. You still powerful. As a matter of fact, your journeys is what made you powerful. There you go. The Queen of Fire. 444 on the clock. As I said that, the Queen of Fire, the ancestors is up in the building. They said you got everything you need. You the Queen of Wands out here. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. It says stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Be that queen. That fire element. There you go. That's Leo all day. You are fire. Ride the dragon. She done went from Nine of Wands where the dragon's looking up at her like, well, what we gonna do? We gonna fight? We gonna do it? And she's riding that beast now. You know what I mean? Oh, I love it. Moonology deck. It says it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So that's water element. You're the fire element. It's time to release negativity. Maybe take a spiritual bath. Use the water element as a way of releasing your emotions. Water represents our emotions. Scorpio is all about 8th house energy, death and rebirth. Finding what needs to die within, even if it's an old way of thinking. Look at that. It says get grounded. So I just heard like become the magician, because you're a fire element. We just spoke about water. This made me think of earth. So you need to tap into all of your elements. And air, of course, as well. Thought. Get grounded in your earth process. Meditate. Go within. Align those chakras. Get quiet. Especially empaths, it says, or anyone highly sensitive. It's time for you to go out and connect with nature. One of the best ways to do that, again, is with water. Water is all about renewal, rebirth. Because you are the warrior woman. Even if you're a man out there, because I know my daddy's a Leo moon, recognizing and harnessing that divine feminine inner power, inner spirituality, wisdom, sensitivity, that inner mother to nurture your inner child. Warrior woman, it says, have you answered your deepest calling? What are you being called to do? Of course, go within, get quiet and still, and you'll figure out your soul's purpose. We're all here to do something. Incarnation objective. Guidance, hello from heaven. It says, knowing that you are surrounded by your ancestors, your way showers, your guides. Hopefully you haven't lost anyone recently, but if you did, know that, energy never dies. It says, your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. So again, I hope I hope no one has lost anyone, but this year has been hectic. 2020 was hectic. So just know that even if someone has transitioned in your life, they'll always be with you. They'll always be in your heart. In a way, I feel like they're more able to help you from the spirit realm. You might not believe it, but always got our ancestors. We are our father's love. So it hurt my heart just to think of that. Maybe someone lost their father. I certainly don't want to think of that. Again, I just mentioned my father is a Leo moon. It says a father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for any reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. It's a very powerful message with the synchronicity there. Hello from heaven, and then a father's love. Cherish the time that you have with your father. Me and my father have had I wanted to say a strange type of relationship, but it's getting better and better the closer that we get. Understanding that, we all have our own life path. The more we forgive those who we may feel any resentment towards, or past judgment towards, understand that we all have our own journey to go through, and as soon as we can heal that which is in us, the sooner we grow, the sooner we take back our authority. Understanding, because again, authority is powerful, it's directed, it's realized, but it's also receptive, wise, and loving. So that is true authority. Forgiveness, love. Next card up is leadership, which is number 10. So up the synchronicities, 10:25 on the clock as I say that. Leadership. When I look at this card, I also think of Lakshmi with the elephant totem there. Abundance, wealth. The electricity behind her head is making her grow. Let's see what it says about leadership. Animal cards I like to read. So give me 1 second to pull it out. Leadership. There is a time to step forward and lead, and it is now. Be the leader in your own life. If you want something achieved, take the lead yourself. Be the example that others will follow. Do not lead by force, but instead by inspiration. I think that's perfect. Again, authority. Be wise but receptive. Number 10. Elephant magic is powerful yet calm. It can be used when you wish to have obstacles removed or to move out of a limbo situation. Elephants are wise. Take leadership, which is where this magic is so effective. If you wish to become a better leader or at least a wiser one, you would like to attract such a person into your life. Ask for the elephant to lend her energy to you. Yeah, great. That was clarified by the elk. Mm. The elk with earth energy. Let's see what that's all about. Groundedness, like they said earlier. Let's see what the elk is talking about. The elk is stable, resilient, headstrong. The father. Ooh, I'm loving the synchronicity. Father's love. It says the great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlining support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. When in balance, the elk energy is supportive, kind, consistent. When out of balance, pretentious, high and mighty. To bring into balance, eat and drink more cautiously, consciously. So what goes in the body, you are, what you eat, they say. Deep. Clarifying, that was the phoenix. Ooh. Again, death and rebirth and starting anew. It says faith, transition, spiritual awareness. You are being guided to remove what no longer serves you from your life. Turn your ideas into action and they will transcend beyond your expectations. As you detach, doors of opportunity will begin to open and something magnificent will emerge. The phoenix bird. That's all about your fire element, Leo. Being reborn out of the fire and the ashes. I love it. Let's see what your next animal. Ooh, the tarantula. This is the word of connection. Knowing that we're all connected spiritually by energy, by love. By the spider's web that we weave, huh? Let's see what the spider, the tarantula, has to say. Let's see here. Tarantula. Can you see the card? There we go. It is time to bring together aspects of your life. Everything is connected. When you are afraid or unsure, it is important to know that you are never alone. Again, people from heaven is reaching out to you. You can do magic. We all can. Let's see. It says spider magic, and specifically tarantula magic, is protective and connective. Webs don't just trap prey, they support and protect the spider as well. It is a mistake to think that spider magic is evil or dangerous, as very few cultures see the spider in this fashion. When you feel you need greater connection to life or you need support, particularly in creative matters, ask the spider for help. I believe in the protectiveness of the spider. Now, what clarified that tarantula card was the lamb. And the first thing I thought when I seen that is it looks like it's a web behind the lamb. The lamb is in a web too. Let's see what the lamb is talking about. Now the lamb is more earth energy, so again, groundedness. It says peaceful, prophetic, and patient. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard with a deep level of quiet. its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. So you got that Nine of Swords coming at you with some information. Again, the Knight of Swords, brings fast news, communication to you. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but it's fast. So keep that in mind. The Lamb, again, is a bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with the utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When in balance, knowingness and inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, concerned. To bring into balance, meditation and listening. Becoming the still voice, the observer. Clarifying, that was the dragon. Okay. Mythical, mystic. It says wisdom, spirituality, and abundance. You're being guided to tap into your inner wisdom and find your higher purpose. You have a unique gift to present to the world. The time has come to showcase yourself and your abilities. Be strong and courageous through your transition. Again, they say when one door closes, another one opens, but sometimes we got to be in that hallway for a little bit. Reflect on what we learned. Be the hangman. Realize and listen. Again, you got messages coming from your ancestors. Messages from heaven. Next card was Blue Jay. It says, be assertive, daring, universal wisdom. You are being guided to be aware of the synchronicities in your life. You are entering a time of intellectual and spiritual growth. New truths are forming each day. Be fearless. Trust your gut. Be your authentic self. Take inspired action, and what you desire will come to fruition. Yes, have faith in your dreams, because you are the creator. As soon as you take authority, you know this. Synchronicities, as they said, the wolf. Authenticity is the word for the wolf. Number 17. This breaks down to 8. Reciprocity. Infinity. I love it. Those eyes, those are eyes of surety right there. Let's see what the wolf is talking about. Authenticity. Discover who you really are by revealing your authenticity. This is always the best way. We all resonate at a frequency, so if you are pretending to be someone you are not, you will keep attracting people with whom you do not resonate. It is necessary to negotiate a position with others sometimes, and there should be no anxiety about differences in opinion. Be your authentic self. Don't worry about what they're thinking. Let's see the wolf magic. It says, call upon the wolf when you wish to be all you can be in the fullness of your authenticity. While you do not have to be alone, being confident to live your life on your own terms very much embodies the energy of wolves. Wolf energy is also highly protective, and you can call upon it in workings where you may feel fearful or wish for a protective ally. Now, wolf definitely looks like a protective ally, like a guard dog. I love it. This wolf energy was clarified by the crow. Ooh, that immediately makes me think of insight. The crow is being able to see everywhere all at once. Kind of like a balance of your mental, spiritual, and physical being. But let's see what the book says about the crow. Of course, the crow is the air element. Again, I said earlier, learning how to Be the alchemist, the magician, and master all of your elements. This air sign says spiritually strong, creative, watchful. The crow has been a long time symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities: past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When you're in balance, you're psychic, strong, clear. When out of balance, ungrounded and hypersensitive. To bring into balance, daily meditation practice. Wow, the synchronicities, groundedness. That is definitely key here. Clarified by the rabbit. Rabbit energies, definitely some earth energy, groundedness. It says opportunity, birth, and creativity. You are being guided to clean out your mental closet, release emotional baggage, and find your inner child, and design your life the way you want it. Open your eyes, mind, and heart to the opportunities around you and stay in one spot long enough to appreciate the moment. Ooh, be the observer. Basically giving it up to source, trusting, having faith that a way will be made because you are, again, the co-creator. And look at that synchronicity, wolf. I mean, it doesn't get any better when wolf clarifies wolf. It says loyal, alert, playful. You are being guided to lead by example. Be kind, compassionate, and have unconditional love towards yourself and others. Access your inner brilliance. Utilize your infinite power. Break free from any limiting paradigms and begin to walk your new path. I love that. Break free. It's time to release negativity. The wolf, become the leader that you are. And your last card is an affirmation. It says, by healing internally, I make peace with the world. It says, do you ever point the finger at all the madness? Do you ever point the finger at all the madness around you and blame it for the shortcomings you experience? What if you turn that finger towards yourself? What would you find? External madness can only affect you if you have internal voids that allow it in. When searching for faults, use a mirror and not a telescope. When you heal the shortcomings within, confrontation cannot enter. When you block out unhappiness, all that's left is happiness. I like how the cards say rage create too, because that makes me think of one of my favorite scenes in the X-Men movie where Professor X told Magneto when he was training him that the greatest power lies between rage and serenity. Finding that balance within, balancing our divine feminine and our divine masculine, our right and left brain. That Libra energy, that Ma'at energy, that scales, that justice. That is true authority, being balanced. Just like this fidget spinner, this image shows balance, reciprocity, cycles, connectedness, interconnectedness, just like your tarantula. So going back through your cards, the authority, take back your authority after you pause and reflect during this awakening. You've ended a great chapter. You're starting over with the 10 becoming a 1. You got information coming into you at fast speed with the Knight of Swords. The 8 of Swords, this information may allow you to come up out your head because you've been stuck. Unable to make a choice with the 2 of Earth, the 2 of Pentacles. It's you needing to make a decision. Coming out your head and standing up for yourself. Not giving up. Trusting that although you've been through some shit, because you're the wounded warrior, the 9 is right before the 10, right before you ready to just throw all that shit down, you stand up one more time knowing that you do have the power. Knowing that you do have your ancestors with you. You're never alone. You got support from all angles, here on earth and from heaven. Got a father's love that never dies, that never goes away, whether he's here with you or not. Tap into that energy by being quiet. It's time to release negativity. It's time to let go of anything that's holding you down so you could become this Queen of Wands. Using that power, that fire within you to transmute any negative energy and turn it into a positive. All you gotta do is get grounded. Go within. Balance your chakras. Connect with nature, it says. So that you can answer that deepest calling within you. That's why you're here. We know it's not to collect things and, live life for other people. It has to be about self-mastery. What else is life about? I hope you got something out of this, those who chose pile number 1. If you felt it resonated at all, give your girl a like and come back and see me again. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments if it resonated. Thank you for listening. See you on the next side. Okay, for my people that chose number 2, the Tiger's Eye wand. It is so beautiful. Remember, the theme of this reading is authority, taking back your power and stepping into your own. Starting over. Ending old chapters and starting brand new. Let's see. You got the King of Pentacles, so perhaps you starting brand new with your money bag. Okay, Leo. It says compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded. This is a time of great success, Leo. Financial security and prosperity. You have the Midas touch. Everything turning out beautifully. A supportive parent and spouse. A good person to work for. So this could be you as the King of Pentacles, or this could be someone around you. Someone that's coming into your life, someone that's there to help you, a good parent or a spouse, it says. But all I know is I can feel the energy of it being a good time of success. Focus on your financial security and prosperity. Stepping into our own. The King of Pentacles was clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're working on your own dreams. Working hard to create those pentacles. Putting the work in, working smart. Not hard, but working smart. Creating new things. You see that wheel up there? Creating new inventions. Starting new cycles in our life. Knowing that we have the power to shape our destiny. We got the mallet in our hand. Creating exactly what we want. We'll be the King of Pentacles. That leads to the Ace of Wands. A brand new start. A lot of the aces people say are gifts from God, gifts from the divine. You ending a cycle, starting over, stepping into your own, and after hard work, you got the Ace of Wands, a brand new start, as we already know. But the Wands is all about that fire, Leo, having that renewed sense. Right now that tree, has 222 on the clock, as I said that, but the tree's barren. But hey, you got the wand to start growing anew. Those leaves are going to grow back stronger than ever. With the Ace of Swords, now you got 2 aces, so the divine is there. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. That blade could never be broken, because the truth will always prevail. You know what I mean? What else is here? The 5 of Swords. Okay, so that's what it is. We got, in the past, somebody perhaps stabbing you in the back. We got the feline there with three swords in her back. The 5 of Swords is all about conflict, people arguing, people trying to one-up each other. See this line in the background? It's kind of like a hater. You might have a hater in the background watching you. Martin Luther King, I swear that looks like being hauled off to jail. Now, that just made me, Spirit said, even though that they might persecute you now, they might hate on you now, you gonna have victory in the end, just like he is celebrated today. As a matter of fact, this Martin Luther King's birthday was yesterday, but celebrated on Monday. It will be celebrating this Monday, so this is perfect. Just pointing out the fact that even though they might hate on you, you will be celebrated in history. Your story will be told because the truth is here. Somebody was out there lying. Somebody was out there on that five of swords shit. That hating. That one-ups, man, competing against you. Stabbing you all in your back. Wanting to see you laying there. They watching. Is they dead? Is he dead? Nah, I'm not dead. I'm being reborn. I'm being reborn with the Ace of Wands. We starting all over because the divine has handed me aces. The sword of truth and the wand. You can't be touched. The seven of fire. That's what it says. Seven of wands. Defend your beliefs. Ride that fire. Ride that dragon. It says defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely, though. Sometimes you don't even gotta come back at them. Let them hate from the sideline. Show them what they say. Success is your best revenge. Moonology deck says emotions are running wild. So you may have some, like I said, some haters going on around you right now. People mad. Emotions is off the chain because you got that Ace of Wands. You got a brand new beginning. Ain't nothing stopping you. Nothing is yet in stone. So that made me immediately think, some things may not be as it looks. Clarity is all about communication sometimes. It says the energy is gaining momentum. So things are coming in fast and heavy. Soon you won't know. Didn't I just say that? Communication is key. Communication gives clarity. So to bring these moons back, emotions are running high right now, but nothing is set in stone. So you never know. What it looks like may not be what it's about. But make sure you stand up for yourself. Communication is key. Make sure your feelings are known. And your next card says play, though. All work and no fun is no good. So play. It says have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. You got the divine hand in you. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Trust that you will have a way. As long as you got the divine on your side. Take back your authority. Don't let other people in your head living rent free, like they say. Play. Enjoy your life. That's when you attract the best to you. When you're happy. You're in control of your emotions. Trust your path. If you knew you were supported, what would you do? Walk the path that you were born for. Don't hold yourself back trying to walk somebody else's life. Look at that person that supported by the divine, going through the door of no return to meet your soul family. It says call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. You are supported. Pile 1, they had messages from heaven and the Father's love. I feel all of us are protected by our ancestors, our guides, our way showers. They're always around us. You're never alone. And then with the whale and the dolphins in the background, that's reminding us again to have fun. We need people to enjoy our life with. Focus on the people that are there for you and that bring a smile to your face, and forget those that's hating. From soul family to soul power. I love it. Synchronicities. It says always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Step into your authenticity, your power, your authority, and reclaim your soul power. You're way stronger than you know it. Oh my goodness, the synchronicity. You got soul family, soul power, and now soul solitude. Ooh, this is all about what? Going within and recalibrating that heart. Looks like she got like a clock inside, you know, knowing that everything's interconnected. But your heart is the window. What they say, the eyes are the window to the soul, but your soul, your heart is what? The seat of the soul. So it's all connected. It says your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. I love that. Groundedness. This is a theme too from the first power as well. Groundedness is something I think all Leos need to tap into. You know, because a Leo is all about fire, flame. It's represented by the sun, the lion. You know, you guys have usually no problem with confidence and acting. You know, that's the masculine side. Masculines, our divine masculine side is all about action, jumping into shit. Sometimes you need to pause and reflect, get grounded, tap into your earth element. Groundedness, the armadillo spirit. I like that, but I love the sun is up there too, you know, representing that Leo, and it's number 7. Let's see what the armadillo card is talking about. Okay, it says groundedness. Without grounding ourselves, we can become disconnected and flighty. So it is an important aspect to develop. Go to the basics first. Plug into the power of the earth. Avoid drama in situations like that 5 of Swords energy. Avoid that drama. Sometimes we need to look at the flowers at our feet before looking to the stars. Humility is a positive trait. False humility is not. Let's see what the armadillo magic is. Armadillo magic is profoundly earth-based and grounded. It is an ancient and profound spiritual way. It is ancient and profound and can be used when you are feeling off kilter and unsure. If you aren't clear on what to do next or have had a trauma or a shock, use armadillo magic to bring you stability and power. Okay, tapping into that sun energy, huh? And armadillo was clarified by the zebra. Now I know we're supposed to get grounded. I immediately thought of the third eye. I mean, how could you not, with that big, colorful, vibrant third eye chakra lit up right there in the middle of the zebra's forehead. So once you get grounded, that's when you're going to receive those intuitive hits, the messages that you need to get from spirit. Zebra is coming up as a fire element. Now that's an earth creature, so let's see. Because of course you are fire, Leo. Let's see what this is. I'm surprised it's coming up as a fire element. But it definitely looks like there's fire in that chakra. Let's see, zebra. It says eccentric, creative, and a visionary. Zebras are most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultivated, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared, their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. Okay. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion-forward. When out of balance, jaded, pouty, and vain. To bring into balance an epic adventure or art. Okay, clarified also about the snake. I immediately seen art in that. You got the flower of life encompassed by the snake. Looks like a circle, so it's 360 degrees. Makes me think of balance. Makes me think of giving yourself a hug. Hugging your inner child, all those colors, balancing your chakras. That is coming up as the earth element, and which of course is great when you're trying to ground. It says guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that the Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within you. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. When in balance, you're prosperous, creative, charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things. To bring into balance, Kundalini yoga and meditation. Embracing the circle of life again within. Clarified by the elk. Immediately I heard strength. Let's see what that says. Stamina, awareness, tenacity. You are being guided to keep your eyes, mind, and heart on your desires. Marshal your power to follow through and break free from discomfort. Expand and stretch yourself in ways you never thought possible. You are a teacher and a student in life. I love that. You also had the horse card, freedom, breaking free. So this is you coming through the other side of that door. Remember? It said trust your path. You have that doorway up there. That's the first thing I thought. That's you coming through the other side. It's the horse. I love that because that is my Chinese zodiac, the horse. Let's see what the horse energy says. Horse is coming up as number 24, which breaks down to 6 for like equilibrium and equality, reciprocity. Also is the Lover's card just jumped out, or that's number 6 in the traditional tarot, but it says freedom. To be truly free, we must learn true independence. Trust. Okay, third time's a charm trying to read this horse card. It says freedom. To be truly free, we must learn true independence. Trust yourself, as listening to people who may have other agendas is not the way to make good, clear decisions. Individuation from our parents is a natural process, although it is often fraught with difficulty on both sides. Your true power resides in your ability to always know you have a choice and it is yours to make. Let's see, horse magic. Horse magic is profoundly free and powerful. To ride a horse to full gallop is to experience a sacred bolt of the most primal liberty. When you are feeling trapped or small, expand your field by calling for their energy. There is also a long history in physical and mental healing with horse energy, and this can be used when you are ill or unstable. Horse energy invokes a calm and solid presence and can be used to quiet your spirit if you are feeling disturbed. Horse energy clarified by the moth energy, air element. Let's see what the moth is talking about. Moth, impulsive, hasty, wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointments, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. When in balance, enthusiastic and when whimsical. When out of balance, idealizes others and is jittery. To bring into balance, finish a project. That made me think of my Gemini energy. Also clarified by the firefly. Also more air energy. Let's see. The firefly is inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is a firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, writes, creates, brainstorms. When out of balance, burnt out, feels dull. To bring into balance, write a poem or draw. Step into your creative nature, is basically saying. Further clarification is that Panther card. I said for the first pile also, becoming the magician, being able to master all of our elements. Because this symbol up here is for fire, but the first thing I notice is, it's raining. So it's fire in the rain. You are a fire sign, but maybe you need to use the power of water, which is all about renewal, rebirth. Water is our emotions, learning how to master our emotions. Fire is our passion, our action. Air is our thoughts, our thinking process, our communication. And then earth, of course, is our stability, our groundedness, being able to complete a project. Let's see what Panther spirit is talking about in that fire element. Of course, when you think of Black Panther, I think of strength. It says, the annihilation of the unnecessary. Purging. Immediately that made me think of water and elements, the emotions. It says the panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feel devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. So this is like the Tower card in the regular tarot. When in balance, you're brave and productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. Declutter, cleanse, purge. Clarified by the tiger, so another cat. I love the synchronicity. It says, be courageous, dynamic, use your inner strength. You are being guided to begin a new journey, one that is exciting and purpose-driven. You have everything you need to confront adversity and turn it into opportunity. Fiercely pursue what you desire. You are an amazing life force with limitless power and potential. So transmuting that energy, releasing the negative by turning it into something good, something creative. Clarified by the whale, going deep within our own emotions is the first thing I thought. Agility, imagination, intuition. You are being guided to focus on emotional stability and listen to your inner guidance. The time has come for you to jump into action and to go after what you desire. Be playful and splash in the waters of life, creating new waves of abundance for you and others to enjoy. The whale. Be playful. Have fun. The unicorn. It doesn't get any better than that. Spirituality is the first word I heard. awakening to your spiritual gifts. It says you are being guided to have faith in yourself, the knowledge you possess, and the magic of the universe. You are where you are supposed to be. Feel your way through each segment of your life. You will clearly see your next move and take action. Big results are the ripple effect of inspired action. Okay. Inspired action, though. Happiness, the dolphin. So, again, be playful, have fun. Number 42, also a 6, which you got earlier. Let's see what the dolphin. Okay, happiness. It says, happiness is not a continuous state, although it's a worthy feeling to seek. Know what makes you happy and do more of this. Happiness has everything to do with your reaction to life rather than what happens to you from outside sources. If you place your happiness solely in the hands of other people, then you will be disappointed. Isn't that the truth? I was just talking about you are the only one that is control of how you feel and what you're thinking about. If you're thinking about negativity, best believe you're going to attract more. If you're thinking about positivity, you'll attract that. It says, see the curved smile on the dolphin's face? That will give you a hint about their magic. When you feel tired and the world weary, when you have forgotten what it is to play with friends, it is an easy way, or just to run free, call in some dolphin magic to remind you. The joyful magic has been used since ancient times, and dolphins have always been seen as being an exceptional creature with happy intelligence that has been benevolent for humankind. Tap into your inner joy. I like the fact that she's pregnant right in that dolphin. If you could see her, I'm trying to get it focused. But she's birthing something new, tapping into her creative power. Oh my goodness. The whale? Didn't you just get the whale? Yes. So you got to clarify by the whale. You got 2 whales here. It's all about going deep within your emotions, digging up any of that trauma, transmuting it, feeling it to heal it. You can't repress trauma. You can't repress emotions without it coming up when you don't want it to. Everything has to come up for air eventually. The whale, clarified by the whale. I love it. Peep the synchronicities. Every time you have synchronicity, you know that is the divine's way of letting you know that you are aligned. The message is here if you are ready to receive it. I love that. Okay, come on, whale. Dive deep, it says. Desire to delve deeper, profound peace and ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. When we depend on whale personalities, we can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. I love it. When in balance, calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, slips into old story. So repeating those old things in your mind, let go of it. To bring into balance, regular self-care. Happiness, having fun, putting yourself first. Clarified by the elephant. I want to say that came out earlier too. The elephant? If not, that was pile 1. But for time's sake, moving on. Affectionate, intelligent, physical strength. It says you are being guided to focus on the relationships in your life that bring harmony, stability, opportunity, and unconditional love. There is no obstacle that can hinder your forward movement. You possess limitless mental and physical strength. Clarified by the griffin. Another bird, air energy. Is it a bird? Bird, it's like a half lion. Okay. It says you are being guided to find the harmonic balance of your mind, body, and soul. The abundance you seek already exists within you. You are strong, independent, and fearless. Take flight and achieve what you desire. I like that. And last but not least, it says, this is your affirmation card. I decorate my life with quality relationships, experiences, and purpose. It says the world influences our desires to crave higher qualities and quantities. More money, more sex, more friends, more followers, more cars, more undies. Sadly, higher quantities only create shallow satisfactions in the moment. To be truly happy, try befriending quality, not quantity. How can you take what is already part of your life to the next level? Instead of the job you hate that pays the most, how about one you love that pays enough? Instead of 20 Tinder dates a week with the world's best Photoshop con artists, how about one really strong, transparent, and beneficial relationship? The anchors of your happiness are already part of your life. How can you crack open the magic within? It's time to put on the silk undies and ditch the rest. You see the silk undies? Yes. I love this. So to recap, for people who chose pile number 2, either you yourself are the King of Pentacles, or that's what you're attracting. Something dependable, a time of great success, financial security, prosperity. You have the Midas touch, or you're drawing in somebody that has it, which is going to rub off on you in the long haul. Clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, you're doing the hard work. The hard work brings in the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. You got truth and passion being delivered by the divine, new opportunities. After the Five of Swords, maybe being stabbed in the back, you got haters watching you, being doubted, you know, being shunned or arrested, or somebody speaking ill on your name, but being, you know, remembered in the end and justified all in the end. As long as you stand your ground, 7 of fire, protect yourself, defend yourself, choose your battles wisely. Those that don't have your better good for you, just release them. Focus on the people that are there for you, that are there supporting you. Communication is always key. I learned that the hard way. Funniest in Gemini, my sun sign. Communication is key. Nothing is yet set in stone. You are the co-creator of your life, so choose what you want and make that happen. The energy is gaining momentum. Emotions are running high, yes, but learn how to use those emotions for your benefit. Turning negative emotions into positive by playing and having fun, enjoying the happiness in life, finding your inner freedom, tapping into the magic of the world. Unicorn tears, they say, heal. And I tell my son, all tears heal. You know, cry it out. Tap into that water energy. Once you master your own emotions, master your own water, you are fierce. You're untouchable. Now your firefly light isn't so erratic. You know, it burns longer. You can sustain it. You know, no more being fearful and hiding out, being that moth energy, vain and shallow. Nah, we're going for the freedom of the horse energy. Dependable, reliant, because we're trusting our path. We're trusting our path, knowing that the divine is always walking with us because we are spirit first. We are the life force. We are that chi, that kundalini rising up your spine, tapping into that flower of life. And once we are grounded, then we start getting those intuitive hits to our third eye. Groundedness, though, is key. Making sure we're not too flighty. By turning inward. By going deep again with this whale energy. Going deep. Digging out anything that's holding us back, that's keeping us from being grounded, from being sure. If we need to, we reach out to our soul family. Call into your tribe. It says call your tribe in. You don't have to do it alone. You got the whale energy and you got the dolphins on this card. I mean, how synchronistic do you got to get? You got people in your life that can help you. Call on your inner soul power. If you don't know who they are, call on that soul solitude. No matter how many friends you got, you always need to be in balance with yourself. First word on this card is balance. It's like a eagle head, a bird upper body, and a lion lower body. It's just like the Sphinx. Well, the Haremmakat. But that's balancing, your earth, rising above your lower animal nature and becoming the divine being that you are. The elephant, affectionate, intelligent. This is how you call back in your authority. Becoming one, balancing the mental, the spiritual, and the physical. Now, thank you. I hope you got some clarity from this. And if you did resonate with it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, follow, subscribe. I'll be back again. And let me know what you liked in the comments. Talk to me. See you on the next one. And last but not least, pile number 3, those that chose the Tiger's Eye Sphere. 360 degrees. Again, that authority, regaining authority of ourselves, ending that chapter and starting anew. Your first card was the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Air. So this is fast incoming communication. Decisive, focused, driven, defensive. Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. So I'm noticing a theme with the first 2 piles. Again, it's all about basically mastering self and controlling our emotions. Learning how to use that fire energy that you have in yourself, Leo, and learning how to fuel your desires, but also making sure you don't burn yourself. Taming yourself, taming all your elements, your water element, your emotions, your air element, your thoughts and your communication, your fire, which is your passion, your drive, your action, and also your earth, your stability, groundedness. Grounding is the theme. Now you guys, when we got to the clarification of this Knight of Air, the African American Tarot deck, you see all these cards that fell out? No other pile got that many. They got like 4, 2, 3 at best. You guys got like 30. But I kept them because it was like an obvious story. Let me tell you how the story went. So I said, clarify the Knight of Air. What came up is Major Arcana, the Temperance card, balance. It's all about, again, balancing your masculine and feminine side, your emotions, your mental health, balance. Clarified by another major arcana, which is the Hermit. Now this could represent a Virgo, but this is all about going within, finding your inner light, pausing, after the last chapter and learning your lessons so that you could be a beacon or light for others. Clarified by the 10 of Cups. Wow, that's just like fulfillment, happiness, riding the rainbow, a happy family life, contentment. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles is what most people want. Clarified by the 3 of Swords. So again, you done been through some shit. You might have got robbed because this card is a stick up. 3 of Swords, somebody stabbing you in the back. You might have felt betrayed. But don't worry about it because your brighter days is coming. You got choices to make. Starting over again. 10, that authority card, is also a 1. It's brand new. Starting over. Being the Fool. The Fool energy is about letting go of drama and starting anew. I ain't worried about the past because I got all this in front of me. As a matter of fact, this is the Tower card. We bringing death and destruction to the past. That shit's over. Yeah, it was major. Yeah, water is all about renewal. It might have been sudden, washed away some shit, but this could also represent your emotions. It's a fucking flood out here. But hey, holding in tears is what makes us sick. You gotta let it out. Let it out. And then, you got the Six of Wands. You got victory. So, in another power, I believe, they was hauling Martin Luther King off to jail. This makes me think about, the fact that his birthday, and he's celebrated now as a national holiday. You arrested the guy. They tried to kill him. They did kill him. I'm sorry, assassinated him. Now they want to give him a holiday. But that's how it is. You got people hating. But you see my man running, you know what I mean? They was all about that sprint life. You about that marathon life. You got it. You got it. Just keep running. You're going to win. You're going to be victorious. Because why? Justice. Major arcana falling out after one after another. Justice card. Getting justice. Balance is also the scales. So you also can have a Libra in your life. But followed by the Lovers. Number 6. Also another major arcana. Now the Lovers, could be an unhealthy relationship. It's usually tied together by some type of an addiction. But in this card, I'm not really getting that feeling. You got an overseer, spirit looking out for you guys. It's a love. Lover's card represents Gemini, so you could have a Gemini in your life. But 8 of Cups, you basically have a choice. Do you need to walk away from this love? That's basically what I got from this story. Is you have choices. Are you going to stick with this love and the Lovers? Or are you going to build your own stuff? To figure it out, you got the 4 of Swords. You need to go within and think. 4 of Swords is all about taking time to meditate, clear up your thoughts. Maybe communicating with wise counsel, talking it over with somebody that's going to help you by being objective, open-minded. Regardless, though, you stepping into your power. King of Pentacles right here. All about being the provider, having everything you need, stability, being able to help other people. You could be drawn in that King of Pentacles or dealing with an earth sign, or that could be you living in the prosperity. King of Pentacles is the Midas touch. This right here, followed by the King of Pentacles is another. It's the hammer, the Hierophant. I always mess that up a little bit, but it's all about, the Hierophant is all about structure, and it could be the church or government, but hierarchies. But it's also a representative of Taurus, so another earth element coming right after that King of Pentacles. So a lot of you can be dealing with earth signs. Either way it goes, you're on to the Wheel of Fortune. All this major arcana. You got a new life starting over. The wheel is spinning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is all about brand new. It's also number 10. Again, stepping into that authority. Number 10, starting over with the wheel. And this is the Chariot. So another major arcana. Fast change. You've made a decision. You balance both sides. Now you riding your victory. Riding that passion. Riding that steam to victory. After, again, the Hangman. Major arcana again. This is you being the observer. Being in This is the Hangman card. You sitting back. Like that 4 of Swords energy. Going within. Meditating. Instead of using your regular eyes, he has on a blindfold. He's using his spirit eye. He's using the eyes of the ancestors, all of the people around him, tapping into his intuition to make a choice. Because you got the 7 of Cups energy right here. This means you have a lot of great opportunities ahead of you, but you got to make a choice. You can't take it off. And don't be worried, because whatever choice, you got the Knight of Pentacles. I looked at this as how, it's kind of like giving away money. See how the Knight of Pentacles is coming in, letting people eat off of his plate. That's the energy you got. Somebody coming in to help you ride in that elephant. After the 10 of Swords. Whew. So that's the end of a very hard battle. being stabbed all in the back. But you see how you got the lion body and the crocodile face, so it's basically putting down burdens, being you stepping out of and getting away. Now, didn't I say being saved? You got somebody around you that's going to come in and help you. I know you weary, you leaned over, you hurt, you wounded, but you got somebody there to help you. You got to make the right choice, choose the right one, and you got the Ten of Pentacles, family, structure, Ten of Pentacles. Damn, so you had the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles come out here. What did I say earlier? Stability. Stability emotionally with the Ten of Cups, and you got Ten of Pentacles, stability on the groundedness. And followed by the Sun. It don't get no better than that, baby. Balance again. I thought when I seen the male and the feminine there, balancing your right and left brain. Balancing is bringing the Sun. You got the Emperor energy. So you got the lion, you got the elephant right there. You see how authority. In some decks, the Emperor is called the Authority card. Damn, the synchronicities are powerful. Stepping into your own. Stepping into your power by going within, being the High Priestess, using your intuition and not talking about shit. Just being about shit. The High Priestess don't talk much. She just does. She puts away the ego. I just realized all of these clarifying cards were major arcana again. You got 4 major arcana. So this ain't no regular. This is a major cycle closing and beginning again. All you gotta do to reap the justice is gain balance. Again, the Temperance card. Balance came up so much in all 3 of these tiles. Balancing your inner self. It says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Number 14 breaks down to 5, so that's all about change. You got the Hermit twice. Again, so this could be a Virgo that you're talking to. Or you going within. It says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery, self-mastery. That's what I'm talking about. And then that brings about justice. You got justice twice too. So again, a Libra of significance. Venus energy. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Taking the sword of truth in your own hands and balancing the scales on your own. This is the Devil card of this deck. It's called Ego. But it's 15, number 6. You got the choice of being balanced, reciprocal, giving, or you can be caught up in your ego, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. The devil loves that. It feeds off your fear. Don't be fearful. Be fearless. It says take time to breathe out. Do some breathing work. Meditate. Go within. Because luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Have faith. Know that, you've weathered a bad storm. You had the Ten of Swords. You got shit all in your back. People using you. But you got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles too, baby. It says, Emramra. Oh yeah, I probably messed that up. But you can read it. Emrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Being called to step into your soul path. Master your emotions. Go deep into the waters of your heart. And then swim to the other side and go through that door of no return to your new future with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. It says share your voice. Ooh, I love the pyramid in the back. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Tap into your creative resources and use that as fuel to bring in your abundance. Poetry, singing, music, whatever you are doing. Transformation. That's what you're doing. You're making changes, it says, at a cellular level. You see, she's rewriting codes. She's rewriting her DNA with this awakened Aquarian age energy. She got the staff in hand, which looks like a moon. She got her cat tapping into her intuitive energy. Balanced on both sides, it says things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing is going on within you. Transformation. Transformation is also like a tower card in a sense. Spirit messages is light. Imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you are. Shine your light, baby, because no one can dim the light that shines from within. They can hate on you all they want. They can say what they want. But you stepping into your personal power. Deer card, power card. Number 11, master number. Twin flame number. Balancing your own feminine and masculine self. Let's see what the Deer card says. I know it's about stepping into your power. Deer. It says, you are enough. You are worthy. Ethics are a part of building genuine personal power. Stand strong in front of bullies and hold your boundaries tenaciously. Be proud of what you have achieved, but humble in your outlook. Deer magic is all about personal power. When you feel powerless or small, imagine a stag with a crown of antlers standing by you, lending you its presence and strength. Deer energy is also great for healing a weak body or for going on astral journeys, as the Norse did in the cedar magic. So, finding the power and light within you and using that to hold you up, clarified by the camel. So the camel is coming out in fire energy, also a card with rain. So fire and rain also balance. The camel is resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenges with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. When in balance, calm, content, sparkle in the eye. When out of balance, dehydrated, lacks vitality. To bring into balance, a pilgrimage. Okay, clarified by the bison. It says abundance, success, personal power. Just like that deer. See the synchronicities? You are being guided to be flexible, go with the flow, and allow things to happen rather than force them. Universal opportunities are stacked all around you. Center yourself and resonate with your core values, and you will reap many rewards. Okay. Clarified by the dog. Companionship. So find your friends, your soul family. That was something in the other piles as well. Finding our soul tribe. Finding the companions that are supporting us on our growth and our mission. And again, leaving behind anybody that's not for it. You don't need any drama in your life. Find the people that are there for you. And if they ain't there for you, then keep it pushing. It says, be a firm and ethical friend. Seek loyalty and honesty in your friendships. Our friendships should be supportive, not competitive. There is a difference between solitude and loneliness. Something hidden will be illuminated. We all have aspects of ourselves that we do not appreciate or like. Learn to change these things if they do not benefit us on a lovingly... We all have aspects of ourselves that we do not appreciate or like. Learn to change these things if they do not benefit us, or lovingly accept them. Dog magic is loving and warm and protective. If you are feeling lonely or you wish to attract good, loyal friends, you can call upon dog energy to help. If you have been betrayed by someone or you feel mistrusted, call upon this energy to heal you. She's like playing music with her out in the nature. Oh no, she has a bow and arrow. Okay. Sharpshooter. Clarify about the shark. Okay, wow. Let's see what the shark energy talking about. So hopefully we don't have any bad sharks around us. That says directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When in balance, intriguing, captivating, mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky, destructive. To bring into balance, honesty. So yeah, maybe we do have some people, again, with that 10 of Swords energy. Earlier, we obviously have had somebody stabbing us in the back. We're going through things. But again, that Justice card came out twice for a reason. You're healing yourself. You got the sun, illuminating the truth, letting it be known, bringing things that are hidden to the light. Clarified by the cougar. Assertive, wise, and decisive. You are being guided to be attentive towards the universal nudges in your life. Make your decision, take a risk, and step outside your comfort zone. If you change your approach, you change your direction. Each inspired action taken will deliver you to your heart's desires. Have courage, have faith. You are the co-creator. Followed by Raven. Damn, look at the synchronicities. News. I don't even have to read this, but I know news is coming to you again. Something needs to be exposed, like the shark energy. News is coming. It's also number 23, which breaks down to 5, which breaks down to change, baby. Freedom, power, and refinement. It says, keep your senses about you. News or a significant announcement is coming. Do not believe everything you hear unless it is from reputable sources. Gather information and guidance before making decisions. We can strive through other worlds, not just this one. So in order to understand our nature. Raven magic, and in this case, Norse cedar raven magic, is trance-like and news-gathering. Ravens here are used as magical messengers, going between the worlds, gathering guidance and information. If we think about the process of sending our thoughts and memory out into the worlds, then we can see the essence of the shamanic act of sending oneself out to another realm for guidance or healing. Raven energy is useful in divination of all kinds and shamanic astral travel. So pay attention to your dreams is what I heard on that one. Astral traveling, all the things that you may get, intuitive hits. Pay attention to that. Trust. You can always trust yourself. Well, as long as you're balanced. But news is coming in. Whether that's from your own insight, your own, dreams, or someone coming to tell you. I mean, it did start, the whole thing started, what did I tell you? With the Knight of Swords. Somebody is coming in fast with that sword of truth. So, news is coming in. It might not be something we want to hear. But after that, we got the peacock. Peacock always makes me think of prosperity and wealth and abundance, but it can also be vanity in a sense, being vain. So let's see what the book says. The peacock, inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of ourselves and others. When in balance, you're confident and kind. When out of balance, can't digest situations. So we get stuck in our own thoughts or stuck in our emotions. To bring into balance, meditation on the navel or solar chakra. Bringing that fire into your life. The solar chakra, the navel chakra. Leo, that's you. Solar deity. Clarified by the hawk, another bird. So you got a lot of air learning. So you need to learn how to master those thoughts and communication. The hawk, it says, inspirational, fearless, visionary. You are being guided to detach from the mundane and envision your heart's desire. See with clarity the opportunity that surrounds you in your new journey. Stretch and expand yourself. Soar above previous limitations. I heard step outside your comfort zone again. Clarified by, the watcher. Being the observer, the snow leopard, that trinity where I see this being balanced on all ends. This is card number 15. So again, 6. Reciprocal, balance, equality. Let's see what the snow leopard information is giving you for your final animal card. The watcher. Take the high road. Do not sink to the level of low vibration. Observe the situation closely before acting. Being silent is an option. Ethics is the number one concern. It is best not to continually draw attention to yourself just for the sake of filling up your ego. A little mystery is a good thing. Snow leopard magic is all about the power of being the silent watcher. Western society is an extroverted one with the emphasis on an individual and on being seen, yet there is much advantage to examining things quietly and observing before making decisions. Taking your time and observing a situation before you decide the next steps is wise. Snow leopard magic is mysterious and ethical and can be used when you need assistance in taking the righteous path. Yes. So don't let nobody bring you down to their element. Make them rise to yours or make them get out the way. Final card, the affirmation card is, I blast gifts into the universe to heal my desires and wants. It says, whatever it is that you want, you must start giving it away. Ooh. If you want to learn something and change your life, teach someone else a value that will change theirs. If you want help to overcome an obstacle, start helping others overcome theirs. If you want to be loved, put on a Barry White album, take some notes, and start loving others. If you long for prosperity and abundance, be grateful for your current fortune and share it with one who has less. The smallest gifts that you release will circle back around with opportunity and abundance aimed specifically for you. Thank you. I hope you get something out of that pile number 3. So to recap, Again, it's all about taking back your authority, standing in your power after closing out a chapter on that 10 energy and starting brand new on that 1. Like the Fool. We started this with the Knight of Air. So you got fast information coming in. Something tells me you might not like the information. Because it's saying, don't react emotionally. Use your intellect instead. Don't drop down to other people's vibrations. Instead, take time to breathe out, contemplate, think over everything. Don't let your ego get you in the way, because that's just going to bring back negative karma on yourself. Instead, let that karma be on those who did you wrong with that 10 of swords, and claim your justice. Again, justice is what? Success, peace. They say your success is always the best revenge. You don't need revenge. No need to drop down. Just go into hermit mode. Go quiet on their ass. Get silent. Go within. Learn your lesson. Gain your own balance by finding balance within your own inner feminine and inner masculine self. That's how you become your higher self, your high priestess. Listening to your intuition so that you could be the emperor of your own life. You could be drawing in emperor energy, Aries, or some other fire energy. Or you can be the emperor of your own life. Either way, the sun is here, baby. No more darkness, no more worry. You got that shark energy, which saying something needs to be exposed. Something is hidden. Something is lying dormant in the depths. Don't worry about it. Just worry about what's in your inner depths. Pull to the light what's deep within you. Find your companionship within. And tap in, and don't be afraid to talk. Find your own friends. Call in your soul tribe. Like the other pal says. Call in your soul friends. You always got people supporting you around you. Abundance, success. Calling back in your personal power with the bison and the deer. Literally is power. The power comes from the light that we have within. Shining the light. I know how hard it can be, especially when you got the 10 of swords out here. That means, that's the 10 of cups. So the 10 of pentacles. So that's good. The 10 of swords. You coming out of the belly of the beast right there. Letting that shit go so that you can have your 10 of pentacles, your happy family, your stability, a loving, nurturing family life, joy with your children. You can start giving. Be the giver. Like they said, you want riches, you want prosperity, give. Let that shit go. Don't worry about holding on. Feed them from your own plate. Give to those less fortunate. You got a lot of choices in front of you right now. Sometimes you can be overwhelmed with that 7 of cups, but at least it's all good choices. The good choices come from you, again, pausing and reflection. Being the observer. Being the quiet watcher. Not with your eyes, but with spirit's eyes. Your intuition, your high priestedness. Once you do that, the chariot's moving, baby. You're moving towards the wheel of fortune. Change coming in your direction. The Hierophant, stability, breaking down those old hierarchies, the old system, breaking that shit down so we can build a new. With the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is known for the Midas touch, knowing that whatever you start right now, you bringing that shit to gold. The Midas touch, everything you do is gonna work out for you. First, you gotta go within. The 4 of swords is all about contemplation. After the 3 of swords, after being stabbed all in the heart, being hurt, you reflect, you get quiet, you go in like the hermit, like the observer, like the watcher. Sometimes you gotta walk away. 8 of cups. Take your emotional fulfillment elsewhere. I'm the fuck out of here. Or you don't appreciate me? Sometimes you gotta split. The lovers. Number 6, it's all about being reciprocal, equal, give and take. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. I'm not going to be bound to nothing. You're not going to play mental games with me no more. It's all about the justice again, finding the balance within, balancing in our own scales. Ma'at. Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth brings in victory, baby. After the tower. Yeah, it was bad. Flood, emotions everywhere. But I'm ready to stand in my own and take flight on the new. I'm ready to do this. Be the fool. After the Three of Swords. Yeah, you might have robbed me. Yeah, you got me. Best believe my Ten of Cups is right around the corner. I'm stepping into a new chapter in my life that is leading to emotional fulfillment. Now, this could be a Virgo, or this could be your own hermit energy, where you are now damn near a teacher because you have gone within and healed yourself. You found the balance again within by being the watcher, the observer, quietly learning your lessons, trying to figure out where you went wrong in the situation. Stop projecting and learn. Now you're the visionary. You're the one sharing your vision, stepping into your prosperity with the peacock. Letting go of resentments. Remember, the peacock doesn't hold any ill fate. They don't do that. They let all that go. That's how they step into prosperity. We got some news coming in, we know. We're going to handle it great by being wise, being the cougar, being smart, being the transmuter, by tapping into our resources deep within, using the water, our own emotions to heal us, transmuting the negativity, causing massive transformation and awakening, changing our own DNA, awakening on a cellular level. Then we start sharing our voice, sharing our lessons, speaking up. Because that's where we're being called. We're being called on a new journey inward. Remember, luck is on your side, baby. Blast those gifts into the universe and you'll be rewarded. Trust me. I hope this benefited you. I hope you got something out of it. If you're still here with me and you liked it, you resonated, give your girl a like, share. You can subscribe. If you feel like donating, Cash App's in the description box. I do hope I did help you. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming